Okay, finally getting this video done. I'm so sorry if this sounds really terse and rushed, but I've recorded this video like 3 times, and I'm kind of getting tired of saying the same thing over and over, so... Hi everybody, it's been a long-ass time, and I guess I'm here to apologize for that. It's been a crazy couple of months. For those of you who have been following the saga of my life, I think I've talked about it in videos before. Will and I are from Iowa, but we moved out to Oregon. That's where we were doing, well, that's where I was doing the last couple recordings. I guess we did League of Legends videos there too, so he was involved. That's where we were doing our videos, but then Oregon didn't work out, so we moved back to Iowa. And then we were living in my parents' house while we were looking for our own place, and that meant we didn't get a whole lot of recording done then, or I didn't get a whole lot of recording done. And then I found a job, so that ate up even more of my time, and then we found a place to live, so moving happened, and that ate up even more time. Now I have a full-time job, so that's basically no time left over, because any time that I have when I'm not at work, I need to use for doing art, which, as some of you may know, is my actual profession, or is intended to be my actual profession. So, in short, I basically have no time for Let's Plays, which is why I haven't gotten anything done. On top of that, I actually did have a lot of videos back recorded for Final Fantasy VIII, and as some of you may have noticed, this isn't Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I did have a lot of videos back recorded for Final Fantasy VIII, but they're all on Will's computer, and now I'm using my own computer, because it finally got fixed. But this means that my save file for Final Fantasy VIII, all of my recordings, my emulator, they're all on Will's computer, and I haven't really had the time to go get that stuff off of his computer and reset it up on this one, so I haven't posted anything, and I probably won't be able to for a while, because I just don't have the motivation to go get that all figured out. I don't know if that was audible in the recording, but this mod adds a lot of ambient noises, which means hilarious cat screeching noises, I guess. Anyway. Point being, I haven't really had the time or the motivation to go get all of that shit sorted out, so... The second reason that I'm making this video, the first reason was to apologize, the second reason I'm making this video is to say, no, I won't be doing Final Fantasy VIII for a while. I'm not canceling the Let's Play, I'm just putting it on a hiatus. I don't really have the time or the motivation, like I said, to move all that stuff, and even if I did, I don't really have the time to sink into an RPG like I did when I was in Portland. Because in Portland, I was unemployed. Now I am very employed, and busy with other stuff outside of employment, so until I have more time to do that, I just can't really work on Final Fantasy VIII. So instead, I'll be doing Morrowind some more, and you may be asking yourself, Gilly, that sounds like a retarded reason to switch over to Morrowind. Are you sure you don't just want to play more Morrowind? And the answer is, A, yes, I do just want to play more Morrowind, but also B, Morrowind doesn't feel as plot-heavy. It doesn't require me to remember what I was doing, and it doesn't mean I need to sit down and do a whole bunch of stuff. As you may have noticed, this video is titled Thieves Guild, because this will be a Let's Play of the Thieves Guild questline. The Thieves Guild questline is not plot-heavy, so it means that I can just sit down and record a little bit. I don't know how consistent my recording schedule's gonna be. I probably won't be posting a whole lot, or very regularly. So, I want to do a game that lends itself better to that kind of play, and I think that this is going to be better than Final Fantasy VIII. Unless Let's Playing becomes my job, and don't get me wrong, I would do it. I just need to get some lozenges or something, because my voice is already dying. Unless this becomes my job, there's not really any chance that I'm going to be able to do it very consistently, so I'd rather, for now, do a game that's just a little bit easier on me, and hopefully is still entertaining to you guys, because, I mean, half the point of Let's Playing is to have people watch the Let's Plays, so I hope it's okay with you that I'm doing Morrowind. I really do. I hope that my Morrowind videos are entertaining. I certainly like making them. I feel like I'm enthused about them. So, yes, that was the third purpose of this video, sort of, is to introduce the Let's Play, which is the Thieves Guild. Yeah, the Thieves Guild questline, like I said, not very plot-heavy, but has a lot of fun little quests to do, so it should be pretty easy on the viewing I'll try to make it fun and interesting with commentary about shit that no one cares about, perhaps. Probably make some editorial comments about Skyrim and Oblivion, and how they compare to this game, because there's Thieves Guild quests in all three of them, so you can compare and contrast pretty easily. And, yeah, that's kind of everything I wanted to say. I don't know if I was any more concise. Like I said, this is the third time I'm recording this video, and my voice is starting to wear thin, and also I'm kind of tired of saying this shit. Sorry if that comes across as, you know, tired of talking to you guys. I'm not. I'm just tired of saying the same thing, because this video keeps not recording. This time we should be okay, I think. Anyway, I am just sort of running around Belmore. I'm sorry this isn't more interesting, but I just don't really want to get into too much questing while I'm explaining and doing an introduction for the Let's Play, so... I hope you're all enjoying the scenery. I did want to mention that I did get the Morrowind graphics and sound overhaul version 3. It's new, and I will be the first to advertise it as fucking awesome. I was using 2 during the main quest Let's Play, I believe, and that looked good too, but 3 is just vastly superior in my opinion. I feel like it runs better, but that could also be the fact that I have a fancy, shiny new computer. It also looks really nice. They upgraded textures, and distant lands looks better, although mine's turned down a little bit because it was lagging. It's also much easier to install. I know this is starting to sound like a commercial for the Morrowind sounding graphics overhaul, but I swear to God, it's worth it. Like, y'all should download that shit if you're gonna play Morrowind. Every time one of my friends has started playing Morrowind, and by the way, I've convinced a lot of them to do so, I tell them to, if they can, go download this mod, because it makes the game look great. I'm actually not really capable of playing vanilla Morrowind anymore, because it looks like ass. Anyway, so hopefully you're all enjoying that. It'll look really nice as I play more of this game. I guess what else to note before we get into the meat of the game. I'm playing Lolroos the Blind. That was who I played during the main quest Let's Play, although I think the spelling of her name might have been different. I changed that recently. That's miscellaneous nerdery that I really don't want to talk about right now. However, she is level 1, you may notice, and she has basically nothing. I just kind of wanted to start from nothing with this character and just go like you'd join a guild and start the game. However, later I probably will be hacking my stats and level up so that I don't have to train in between Thieves Guild quests. And that's only because I don't have time. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time for this Let's Play. I'm just kind of doing it on a whim tonight because I felt like recording and I felt like, you know, giving an update on my channel because I felt bad for disappearing. Yeah, so that's about it. That's all I wanted to say in this introduction video. I know it isn't very long, but I just kind of wanted to get all of that out and explain myself because I felt bad for leaving you. But I should at least get a couple videos done. Tonight it's only 1 in the morning and it's a Friday, so I will record a little bit more and we'll start the Thieves Guild quests next video. I will go join the Thieves Guild because I haven't. I'm literally just, I've got nothing. See, nothing. I will go join the Thieves Guild and we'll do a couple quests and I will get that started. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, I'm sorry that I left, but hopefully this sort of makes up for it, and thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later.